Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me get my thoughts together, cause I don't be writing this shit down. I just be going off the top of the head. Hey, man, y'all heard about the governor of Maryland, Westmore? He vetoed a reparation study. Like, he ain't veto reparations. He vetoed the study of He don't even want a person to study reparations, though. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about when I say that we don't need people that look like us speaking or representing us, but they're not from where we're from. Now, the governor of Maryland, I think his father is FBA, if I ain't mistaken. But his father died when he was a kid. He was raised by an immigrant mother, right? So when you're being raised by immigrants, when you come from an immigrant family, when you are an immigrant yourself, you may be melanated, darker than me, you know what I'm saying? All that, that's cool. But you don't think like us, though. You know what I'm saying? A person from another country, a person from an island, different countries, different continents, do not think the same as a black person from America who descended from the slaves in this country, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you have dual allegiances, you don't care about no reparations. You know what I'm saying? Your mother can't get reparations. Your mother family can't get reparations because they not from here. So why would he fight for some stuff that, you know what I'm saying? It don't pertain him. It don't pertain his folks. He might qualify for reparations if his father is a true FBA. But, you know, like I said, he wasn't raised by his father. He was raised by immigrants. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop putting people in positions of power just because they look melanated, dog. Understand, man. The only black people in the world, dog, are Americans, man. That's it. If you're not from the United States, you're not black, dog. That's just what it is, man. Because when I was coming up, people from other countries was telling me that they didn't have black and white in other countries. You know, we don't have black and white. We just all Puerto Ricans. We don't have black and white. We just all Cubans. You know what I'm saying? People used to be like, yeah, I'm half Jamaican, I half black. Or I'm half Haitian, I half black. Or I'm half Cuban, I half, you know what I'm saying? Black always meant American. Until, you know, we made it so cool that now everybody want to be black. You know what I'm saying? This is the only country that you can come to this country and now you all of a sudden, you are of this country. Meaning, if I move to China with me and my black FBA girl, if we move to China and we raise our kids in China, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might nationally, I might get citizenship in China. You know what I'm saying? My kids can get citizenship in China. But are we Chinese? You know what I'm saying? Like if I move to Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? I become a Jamaican, I become my nationality, you know what I'm saying? I become a Jamaican in terms of nationality. Will y'all call me Jamaican? If I move to Nigeria and I become a citizen of Nigeria, will y'all consider me African or Nigerian, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Why people come here, man, and then all of a sudden we supposed to be the same? No, man. Black people, stop putting melanated people in power who don't come from where you come from. Stop having people from other countries being representatives of you in your country. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand Westmore. He was born in Maryland. Cool. I don't mind him being governor, though. I'm just making a point. You know what I'm saying? When you have people that come from them type of backgrounds, they not wanting what we want, man. They not thinking like us, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a real black American that came from the slaves in this country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a real black American is going to veto The study of it's just a study, though. They've been studying reparations for decades, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? They keep studying. That shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit proves my point every time. Every time it's a black person that, you know, they talking black, and then they say some shit or do something, you be like, damn, that's kind of off code. Then you look into their background, you see that they be from other places, dog. Every time, Slim. Next topic. What's up with RG3, bruh? Why that man hating on Angel Reese and all that, man, got Ryan Clark going on him, man. So, you know, if this is the truth of the situation from my point of view, man. Did Angel Reese foul the shit out Caitlin Clark's teammate? Hell yeah, she did. Did Caitlin Clark foul the shit out Angel Reese? Hell yeah, she did. Are they wrong? Hey, a foul is a foul. So yeah, they wrong because it's a foul. But at the same time, bro, like, it's not about black or white, man. If this shit happens all the time in sports, if you do something to my teammate, I'ma see you behind that shit. That's all sports, man. They do that shit all the time in the NBA. Every day there's NBA games, some shit like that happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, man. So she could say she was just going for the ball, Caitlin Clark, but you know, it was retaliation. You defending your teammate. In sports, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Was Angel Reese mad for getting up and showing her frustration? No, dog. That shit ain't about no, oh, she's showing the black attitude or bitch. Like, nigga, dog, be quiet, dog. It's sports, man. I done seen white people act like that in sports, black people, whatever. I done seen all type of races act like that in sports, man. If somebody get fouled hard as shit, they get pushed to the ground, yeah, they might get up and react. It's already beef between them two from the media, not from them. But ever since college, when Caitlin Clark was doing all this, and you know, everybody loved her. And then when Angel Reese did this, everybody hated her. And when I say everybody, I'm talking about the majority of the people, which are white people. You know, they love Caitlin Clark that's the Tony Yayo. You know what I'm saying? Tony Yayo started that. And then John Cena stole it. But I fuck with John Cena. There ain't no disrespect because that was part of his image. You know, he was hip hop, you know, like black people. So, yeah, he took that from Tony Yayo, John Cena. And then Angel Reese started doing it. She might not have known that she had got it from Tony Yayo, but that's where it came from. And, you know, Caitlin Clark, you know, that's where it came from. She used to do that. And the white people loved it. And then when Angel Reese won the championship or whatever game that was when they beat Caitlin Clark, and when she did it back, oh, the white people was angry and mad. And then they started, you know, anytime, this is America, man. It's always about black and white in America, dog. I understand other races, man. Y'all be feeling left out, man. Latinos, y'all want to be part of everything. Y'all be feeling left out. Asians, everybody. Everybody be feeling left out. But when it comes to America, dog, this shit is about black and white, bruh. And that's just what it is. And it's about FBA black. You know what I'm saying? And white. So, you know what I'm saying? The media, because of the black and white, they knew that they can get views, get money, get excitement because it's black and white. The same thing they did with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird back in the day. They was in college, they was rivals. You got black and white. They come to the NBA, you got the Lakers, black team. Then you got Bird and racist Boston with the white team. You know, it's black and white. Hey, they profit off of that. So they did the same thing. They did the female version with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I don't think them women had problems with each other. It's everybody else on the outside, man. But for RG to make it seem like Caitlin Clark, make it seem like Angel Reese was so wrong for what she did. Oh, she hate Caitlin Clark so much, and you know, he's just being a hero for Caitlin Clark. And while he's making his podcast, he got his wife in the background laughing and commenting. But the whole time, you know, his wife is a white woman. And I think before he was with her, he was with another white woman. Did he marry two white women? You know what I'm saying? You know, when RG was with the Redskins, then he say when Cam Newton was at his height, when he was at his superpowers. Then RG say, don't compare me to Cam Newton. He want to be compared to Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? You know how, when RG was playing, you still had that stigma about black quarterbacks being running quarterbacks. You know? Even though that was RG's superpower, and he could have been Lamar Jackson. But he didn't want to have that stereotype, oh, I'm black and they think because I'm black, all I could do is run the football. Like he wanted to play from the pocket, and he became some trash. He ended his own career trying to show that, oh, I could be like white people. Like, man, that's how I look at it, dog. You could have been a running quarterback and perfected on your. Look at Lamar Jackson. That's the same shit they were saying about Lamar. Oh, he got a strong arm, but he's a running quarterback. He's not. He got to work on being a pocket pass, work on being a pocket. To now, you know what I'm saying? He could do everything. He could bust your ass in the pocket, and he could still run his ass off. And now you got quarterbacks like Jada Daniels who come into the NFL like that, running and throwing that jump accurately, crush you from the pocket and outside the pocket. You know what I'm saying? But, RG ain't want to have that black stigma. You know what I'm saying? So he is coming off very coonish, man. RG coming off very coonish. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fuck with Angel Reese, man. You know what I'm saying? We not siding with Caitlin Clark over Angel Reese. Now, if Angel do some shit that's just straight up wrong, I will acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, though. Like, yeah, Caitlin Clark, I think she is a better overall basketball player than Angel Reese. But Angel Reese do what she do, just like Caitlin do. They just got different games. Angel Reese is that more of a power game. Caitlin Clark, she patting that ball and shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? But Angel's still a beast. Just, different type of games. But yeah, man, we just gotta stop being coons out here, man. Like, stop voting for people it's the Democratic Party, though. I don't know why the Democrats, man, have so many representatives that look like us, but they're not us. Why don't foreigners run for politics in the countries where they from? Like, why do people come to our country and act like they love where they're from so much? Like, you love where you from and all that. You love the other, your other country and all that, but you ain't been politics. You ain't doing politics over there. You ain't worried about nothing that's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Stop putting people in position of power. Dog, if you're not from this country, dog, you shouldn't be a politician, bruh, in this country. That's how, honestly, man, I feel as though, like, at the very least, man, your grandparents have to be born in this country for you to run for office in this country, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's crazy to be from another country, come to America, become a citizen, and now you a governor of a state or a mayor of a city, or you're a representative. You're not even from here, dog. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, if I was running politics, bro, if I could make those decisions, man, your grandparents, at the very least, your grandparents would have to be born in this country for you to run for office. You know what I'm saying? So, people like Kamala wouldn't have been a vice president if it was up to me. Like, I don't know if Barack would have been a president. Like, I don't really know what his mother is and their background, but I know his father ain't us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's just what I want to say, man. Just, it's crazy, man. We got these foreigners coming over here being spokespersons for us, and then they just, gating the shit that we want. Like, you see me, dog, I work my ass off, Slim. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here begging for no. Why do people act like if a black person say, yeah, man, we should get reparations and shit, they act like we out here begging, like we sitting outside with a cup like, please, give me reparations, please. No, nigga, what? Nigga, I be busting my ass, man, getting this bread, dog, working like a motherfucker, Slim. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this maintenance shit for the past 10 years. Maintenance technician, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I still want my reparations. You know what I'm saying? White people always say, man, not just white people, you know what I'm saying? Conservatives, black conservatives, you know what I'm saying? And foreigners, people from other countries and shit. They be like, man, black people don't take accountability. Like if a motherfucker go outside and rob a bank, or you know, a motherfucker go outside and get into a shootout, they be like, oh, black people don't take accountability if a bruh, like if a dude go outside and shoot a dude in the head, like why the fuck am I accountable for that? You know what I'm saying? Like you blame all black people for something a few do. Like, you know what I'm saying? When white people be shooting all these schools up and shooting up churches and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that case a few years ago when the white dude went in that church and killed like 5, 6 black people, just shot the shit. You don't even hear about that shit, but that shit happens all the time, dog. Shit like that. Like, where's the accountability at? You know what I'm saying? Every president that's been killed, every attempted assassination, what race of people have done that? You know, the Unabombers, you know what I'm saying, all these mass murderers and serial killers, and you know what I'm saying, like, where's the accountability? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't take accountability for shit, dog. Y'all had black people in this country slaves for 200-300 years, and after slavery was ended, y'all ain't had no choice but to end it. You know, it was Jim Crow for another 100 years. And even when the segregation supposedly ended in the 50s, you know what I'm saying, places were still segregated. Martin Luther King still got killed in the 60s. Malcolm X still got killed in the 60s. Hundreds of years of oppression. Get her to the back of the bus. Like, a lot of the white people that be telling us, oh, you don't take accountability, like, yeah, that you wasn't a slave and all that. Slim, y'all grandparents was wild as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got the owner of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones. You got old ass pictures of him when he was a kid, you know what I'm saying, at a anti, you know, desegregation joint, when I guess the black kids was trying to get into the white schools, you know what I'm saying? All the white people come because they hating on that shit. They don't want that shit to happen, so they come deep as shit to intimidate the black people. Jerry Jones was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all that be acting like, oh, black people just so racist and like we don't got no reason to feel the way we feel. Y'all grandparents, and some of y'all grandparents are still alive, dog. Like, my mother was alive when Martin Luther King got killed. My great-grandmother died when I was in my 30s, Slim. You know what I'm saying? So she was alive during segregation and all that. Her spirit is in me, bruh. Y'all act as if, white people act as if slavery was 1,000 years ago and like slavery ended in the 1700s, and then everybody just, you know, all the slaves got money, they got houses, they got land, and then everybody got put on equal terms, and now we where we at now. No, man. White people never, they was never held accountable for the atrocities of hundreds of years of atrocities. No accountability, none, zero. And they say we're we don't hold each other accountable, dog. Like be real, man. Hey, black people, stop being coons for white people, dog. And I'm gonna say this, man, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it numerous times. Just because you are a conservative don't mean that you go against your people, shawty. I'm not a conservative, but I fuck with Trump. I do. I hate the fact that it seems like most of his supporters are some racist, redneck, wild, like, and I understand why the Democrats ain't want him in office, cause it's the people that support him, dog. But I don't think Trump is a bad president. I think he's cool. And I do have conservative views. I ain't gonna lie, man. It ain't too much a Democrat can say that I just don't agree with, dog. I don't agree with they shit, dog. Like the gender shit, the open border shit, the fact that they have all these people that look black, but they be from other countries and they speaking for us, and then they be vetoing reparations shit. You know what I'm saying? When we out here trying to fight for this shit, I don't rock with the Democrats, dog. I like the Republican policies and shit. But I can't rock with Republicans, man. I like the policies. I don't like the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even some of these black conservatives, man, when it's policies, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the gender shit and the immigration and all. Man, yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. It's cool. I'm with y'all. But as soon as it's a black and white issue, dog, black Republicans always take the white person's side, and y'all always sound like coons, dog. Like, what is wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no justifying a police shooting a woman in the head because she had a hot pot of water. In the history of life, man, when have somebody been killed for having a pot of water, man? When, though? Like I said, I done heard the Al Green stories with the hot grits, but he ain't died. You know what I'm saying? But when did somebody ever use some hot water to defeat their opponents, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. How can a person be running from the police and you say, I'm scared, and you shoot them? You know what I'm saying? They use black people as target practice. They looking for any excuse. And if you give them that excuse, they going to bust your ass. So don't give them the excuse. You know what I'm saying? Sure, the only way to really get away from the police, and I'm not telling nobody to do this, but I'm just being factual, man. If you're getting chased by the police, though, the only way to get away for real, is to outgun them. You know, if you got some fully shit and you start busting that fully shit at them peoples, they going to stop. They are human beings. They will stop. Imagine police pull you over and two people hop out the back seat with motherfucking choppers and they start chopping shit up. Even if you don't hit the police, they are running. They're hiding, and they're going to call for backup and wait. They're not going to chase you, dog. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But if you black, bruh, and you doing a crime or, you know, whatever, in your mind, it might not be that serious. You might just be, yeah, I'm just selling a little weed, you know, you might have a job and just be selling a little weed on the side, make some extra money. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because you doing that, you know, you keep a weapon on you. It could be a legal weapon. If the police see you and they want to press you out and you like, dang, I need to run. I ain't trying to go to jail. I'm going to run because I'm trying to get this gun off me. You might be a good motherfucker. You might got kids. You taking care of your kids. You paying tax. You doing everything right except for that part. Sorry, if they see that gun, dog, they going to bust you, dog. If you in the house and they got a warrant and they come in your house, you could be asleep. If they see a gun on a table, dog, you could be asleep. They gonna say gun, and they gonna shoot you in your sleep. If you black, that's just what it is, dog. And that's just what it is. And I understand as FBA, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to change that. But we can't change it when white people act like that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? White people act as if like police ain't killing black people just because they black, dog. Like, yeah, yes, they are, man. I understand, like, you know, more white people, if you talk about total numbers, more white people are killed by the police every year than black people. But that's because, you know, white people are 60-something% of the population. So we only 12% of the population. So, you know, if you do per capita, as they always want to say, per capita, yeah, man, they busting our ass out here for nothing. Like, shorty, I done seen white kids point guns at police. I done seen a video on YouTube where a white man had a rifle and he pointed that shit at the police and a police nigga hopped in the car and put that shit in reverse. Shorty, I ain't never seen a black person point no weapon. So you can't even have a pot of hot water You hear me? So, you know, I'm going to speak truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, understand, like, a lot of them racist motherfuckers, them white racist motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Not all white people, just the racist ones, the white supremacists. They don't speak facts, dog. They speak a bunch of bullshit they say anything to try to fit their narrative, but they're not speaking honesty. Just like when I made a video about the Black Fatigue. When Black Fatigue was an actual book, it was a book called Black Fatigue that was written by a black woman, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? And the book wasn't about, oh man, we just so tired of black people, and you know what I'm saying? The book was about black people being tired of the shit that they've been going through. And I made a video about that, and then you got all these racist white motherfuckers responding, talking, oh man, yo, you wrong, and yeah, you just speaking. No, nigga, the shit that I said is true. You know what I'm saying? Black Fatigue was a book. It wasn't about people being tired of black people. So white people heard the phrase Black Fatigue and they just interpreted it how they wanted to and made some shit up. And you're just wrong. So every time you talk about Black Fatigue, like, oh, we're tired of black people, you're wrong. It's no such thing, dog. How can you have Black Fatigue when you got niggas like Jordan out here, man? Y'all love Jordan, even the racist people, man. When Jordan was playing, you love him. You love LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love Michael Jackson and, you know what I'm saying, these celebrities and Beyonce and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love that shit. How you gonna have fatigue, man, when black people post shit, half of the comments be from white motherfuckers. The only time you don't get a bunch of white people and black people comments the only time you don't get a bunch of white people commenting on black videos is when black people is like, they just talking some ratchet street shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's a black dude just talking some dumb ass street shit and, you know what I'm saying, you talking about some rappers and shit, like whatever. But if you talking anything positive, educational, you trying to enlighten people and you pro-black, you know what I'm saying? Because that's me. I'm pro-black. I'm pro-foundational black American. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro-black. I'm pro-America. I'm pro-black American. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Americans I fuck with humanity as a whole. But, you know, I fuck with Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with white Americans. I fuck with Asian Americans. I fuck with Americans that's on American shit, man. Because we can relate and we can communicate. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I also fuck with my people. I'm a black American, so, yeah, I fuck with my people. That's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But I try to fuck with everybody, but you can see what's going on out here, man. Because Trump is in office, the Democrats want to push all this racist shit. They want to act like everything he do is racist as fuck, and oh, it's just so much racist. Don't forget, man, before Trump won, you know what I'm saying, they was talking about if he win, we going back to Jim Crow. So I even had a family member talking about we going back to slavery. Like, it was just bunch of stupid shit. So that ain't happening. So they just trying to find other ways. And then you got the white people that's racist, the ones that really support Trump. And, you know, they just, you know, black people are being more political. They speaking out more. And white people just on some they just going against that shit. You know what I'm saying? That the white supremacists want to act as if while they're being racist and while they're hating, they want to act like hate don't exist and racism don't exist. While they're in the process of being racist and shit. Anytime a white woman can get almost $1 million, it might be over $1 million now, but can get almost $1 million in donations just because she called a 5-year-old autistic child a nigga repeatedly, because she called this little boy a nigga repeatedly, she got almost $1 million, bro. Like, where? How? Do anything that a Jewish person consider anti-Semitic and see if you get any type of donation. They try to cancel you. They try to cancel Kyrie Irving just because he mentioned a book that he read. You know what I'm saying? But all right, y'all, I've been talking enough. All right.